And Gary LeBlanc is the founder and CEO of Mercy Chefs. He and his team are in Texas serving hot meals to victims, volunteers, and first responders there. And thank you. I know it's a busy time, Gary, so thanks for joining us. I know you've been in Kerr County since shortly after the flooding hit. What are you seeing there, and what's your team doing to try to help?
Well, we got in Saturday and we did 500 dinners that night for the first responders and search and rescue teams, many of which hadn't had a hot meal yet. We're continuing to ramp up our numbers and we're feeding all around the county, making sure that we take care of everybody that we can get to. What we're seeing is just utter devastation and heartbreak. So many people have come in and sat down to eat with us and they just put their head in their hands and they sit there. When you ask them how they are, they say, I've seen things that I can't unsee.
Your organization is based in Virginia, Gary. So how were you able to set up operations there so quickly?
Well, we saw some weather coming in. We didn't anticipate it would be anywhere near what it was. But four of our core chef team live here in Texas. We met three of them during the Wimberley floods 9 years ago. Now they're on staff with us. So we were able to respond with that chef team immediately and get to work.
You and Mercy Chefs have been helping in disaster zones since Hurricane Katrina. How does that compare, or how does this situation compare to what you've seen before?
I don't think we've ever seen flooding quite like this. I mean, it came in so quickly and it was so incredibly severe. I mean, a 25, 30-foot wall of water coming down a river in a small community is just devastating. I mean, it takes us back to what we saw in Western North Carolina after Hurricane Helene. This is absolutely up there with the worst impacts on a community we've ever seen or experienced.
You say your team has a direct connection to Camp Mystic, where a number of campers are still missing. Can you tell me more about that?
Sure. Our pastry chef, who lives in Wimberley now, went to college here in Kerrville, and she was a counselor at Camp Mystic for 7 years. And she has friends that had children that were there last week, and it's been incredibly difficult for her. But she knows that she can deal with that through baking, and so she's been doing beautiful desserts for us to send out and working through her own grief and trauma.
What are you watching for now, Gary?
We're just watching for the people that haven't had a chance to get out or have a meal. We're watching for the first responders that are beginning to feel the weight of what they've been through. We're watching for the people here in the community, hoping that these beautiful hot meals that we're doing can provide a moment of hope, just a moment of grace, a moment where they can think about what's still yet to come, that moment that they need to look forward.
All right, Gary LeBlanc, founder of Mercy Chefs. We appreciate your time today, Gary, and the work you're doing. Thank you.
Thank you.
And we will bring you the latest on the search and rescue efforts straight from the disaster zone throughout the day right here on ABC News Live.